I never believed one small moment could change the direction of two lives. I thought kindness was something quiet, something you did and forgot. But that evening, standing outside a wooden cabin with a stranger's fear trembling in her eyes, I learned how powerful a single brave act of kindness can be. What started as an awkward request turned into a story I still carry with me. A story about trust, courage, and how pretending for just a few seconds can reveal who we really are. Before we begin, if you enjoy real-life inspired stories that touch the heart and remind us of the power of kindness, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. You're watching your channel name, where small moments become big stories. I was visiting a quiet mountain town for a short work retreat. The place was peaceful, the kind of place where time slows down and people greet you with a nod and a smile. That afternoon, I stepped outside my cabin to take a walk and clear my head. That's when I saw her. She was walking fast, almost too fast, with a backpack on her shoulders. She looked young, maybe in her early 20s, and nervous. Her eyes kept darting over her shoulder. When she reached the porch where I was standing, she stopped suddenly, looked straight at me, and whispered something I'll never forget. "Please," she said softly but urgently, "pretend to kiss me. He's watching." My heart skipped. For a split second, I didn't understand. Then I noticed a man standing near the parking area, pretending to check his phone but clearly staring at her. She was shaking slightly. Fear doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers. I didn't ask questions. I didn't hesitate. I smiled, stepped closer, and said loudly, "Everything okay, my love?" Her shoulders relaxed just a little. I leaned in and placed a gentle kiss on her forehead, then wrapped one arm around her like it was the most natural thing in the world. From the corner of my eye, I saw the man stiffen. He watched for a moment longer, then turned and walked away. She let out a shaky breath. "Thank you," she said. "I'm so sorry. I know that was weird." "It's okay," I replied. "Do you want to sit for a minute?" We sat on the porch steps. She kept her hands wrapped tightly around her backpack straps. After a moment, she spoke. "My name is Lily," she said. "I just got here today. I thought this place would be safe." She told me she had recently left a difficult situation back home. Nothing dramatic or cinematic, just months of feeling controlled, watched, and scared. She had come to this retreat, hoping to reset her life. The man in the parking lot was someone she'd noticed earlier, following her too closely, asking questions that felt wrong. "I didn't know who else to turn to," she admitted. "You just looked kind." I didn't feel especially kind. I felt lucky that I happened to be there. But her words stayed with me. We talked for a while. I kept my tone calm and light, not pushing her to share more than she wanted. Sometimes kindness isn't about fixing things. Sometimes it's just about making space. Eventually, she stood up. "I should check in with the front desk," she said. "But would you mind walking with me?" "Of course," I said. We walked side by side slowly. The path felt safer now, brighter somehow. When we reached the building, she stopped and looked at me with tears in her eyes. "You have no idea what that meant to me," she said. "You didn't know me, but you helped anyway." I smiled. I think we all need that sometimes. That evening, I thought our paths had crossed for just a moment and then moved on. But kindness has a strange way of circling back. The next morning, during breakfast, I saw Lily again. She waved and joined me at the table. She looked different, lighter, more at ease. "I slept through the night for the first time in weeks," she said, "because I knew someone had my back." Over the next few days, we talked more, not just about fear or the past, but about dreams, mistakes, and small joys. She told me she wanted to become a counselor someday, to help people who felt trapped the way she once did. "I never want anyone to feel as alone as I did," she said. One afternoon, she shared something that surprised me. "When I asked you to pretend to kiss me," she said, "I was scared you'd laugh, or get angry, or take advantage of the situation." I was quiet for a moment. "I'm glad I didn't," I said finally. "So am I," she replied. "You reminded me that there are still good people out there." That sentence hit me harder than I expected. We often underestimate how much our actions matter. A simple choice can either deepen someone's fear or help heal it. On the last day of the retreat, Lily and I said goodbye. There was no dramatic farewell, no promises to stay in touch forever, just a warm hug and a shared understanding that we had changed something in each other. Months later, I received a message from her. She told me she had enrolled in school and was volunteering at a local support center. She said that whenever she felt doubt creeping in, she remembered that porch, that moment when a stranger chose kindness without expecting anything in return. I try to be that person now, she wrote, for someone else. I read that message more than once. Kindness doesn't always look heroic. Sometimes it looks like playing along, stepping in, or offering a calm presence when someone feels afraid. It doesn't require grand gestures or perfect words. It just requires noticing. That day, I learned that kindness isn't passive. It's an active choice, a decision to protect, to care, to say, "You're not alone," even if only for a moment. We never know who's watching us, not just with bad intentions, but with hope. Hope that someone will step up. Hope that the world isn't as cold as it sometimes feels. If there's one thing I hope you take from this story, it's this. Your kindness might be someone else's turning point. Your small act might be the reason they breathe easier, sleep better, or believe again. So the next time someone looks at you and asks for help, even in the strangest way, remember that you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be present. Because sometimes, pretending for a moment can reveal the truest part of who we are. And sometimes, kindness is the kiss on the forehead that tells someone, "You're safe now." Let's keep choosing kindness, one moment at a time.